Hello, and welcome to this HelloID provisioning product release video for October 2021. HelloID provisioning is a 100% born-in-the-cloud, easy-to-configure and maintain user provisioning solution. It helps organizations to fully automate the user lifecycle management in the network by connecting the HR or the SIS as a source system. Every change in this source is detected and processed into the network. No more worries about stale user accounts, accumulation of licenses or access rights, manual user management, or compliancy issues. Please note that in this video, we will only show the new functionalities for the October 2021 release. Please go to docs.helloid.com or our YouTube channel for more videos. Let's get started. In this video, we'd like to start with a PowerPoint presentation and then demo the new functionalities for the October 2021 release. We have 3 new items in this release. First, add incident when import or snapshot fails. With this new feature, HelloID will automatically create an incident about the failure of an import or the creation of a snapshot. We will now be able to support monitoring in a more proactive way by configuring the incident to send an email notification or trigger a webhook in case a particular incident gets created. Secondly, create resources like AD group based on person contract information like department, titles, etc. This feature will introduce the possibility to create resources like Active Directory groups, for example, before the provisioning permission actions are being executed. This process runs separate from the manual evaluation or enforcement and will create the required resources up front. For example, the dynamic permissions can be easily assigned using the subpermission configuration. Thirdly, add incident when agent is offline. This feature contains the same functionality as the previously mentioned one. With this incident, we can inform a specific user about the state of the agent, which makes it more user-friendly for the portal administrator to only take actions in case an incident is being reported. Let's show you how these new features work in detail. We'll start with the first item, the creation of incidents. The first item is the incident when the import of source data or the creation of a snapshot fails. We have prepared some situations here. This is one where the snapshot creation has failed, and on the other one, the import has failed. Now, as you can see, in the general dashboard, we have the possibility to create incidents for the provisioning domain. In case the import fails for a system, in this case, the PowerShell source, or even when the snapshot failed. The import incident is related to a particular source system compared to the snapshot incident, which is across all of the source systems. Once the incident is created, we can notify a specific person or even a group of persons by simply sending an email notification of triggering a webhook call to interface with other systems in which the incident information can be useful. In this way, we can provide a more proactive way of monitoring the portal for the end user. The incidents will automatically be resolved once the issue has been identified and further actions to resolve the issue have been taken. The incident for a snapshot failure will automatically be resolved once a new snapshot has been created successfully. And for an import failure incident, this will be resolved the next time HelloID completes a successful import. This will also make these types of incidents operating totally independent of each other. We also introduced a new incident for when the agent is offline. You can see this over here. The incident will be triggered when an agent disconnects or reconnects. The information of the incident will show which agent is involved. For example, the SRV HelloID1 is down. More information about an incident can be found within the Incident Details overview. Let's move on to our next item, create resources based on person contract information. This feature is part of the PowerShell Target connector in which we have introduced a new tab called Resources. From this tab, you can add one or more resource configurations, which will look the same as the one we already prepared in this portal. The resource configuration can be enabled or disabled depending on your needs. And in case it's enabled, the configured scripts will automatically be executed directly before an enforcement takes place from the automated scheduled process. From the drop-down list, you can select a contract attribute to be used as an input for your script. In this case, we select title, which also contains sub-objects, so for the input of the script, it will be an object also containing related sub-attributes. As you can see, inside this code sample, we also have the title.code and the title.name available. When we take a closer look at the script, there is a new default variable available called resource context, from which all of the unique objects that are available in this configuration can be used inside the resource creation script. With this feature, we also introduced the possibility to run a preview of the script in the same way as we did before on the other PowerShell scripts. A minor note on this one is that only the first 10 items will be used for preview purposes. And we should also mention that the preview scripts have a limited amount of time, a maximum of 30 seconds, to complete before the processes time out. This timeout is only applicable during the preview run. One final thing to note for this script is that there is no possibility for returning any other data in the result than the success parameter and the audit log information. This script will automatically be executed from the automated schedule, but you can also run it manually. To do this, you have to go to the Evaluation Overview page. In this page, we have changed some settings from the evaluation and enforcement steps. From this menu item, we have added a new step, to run an Enforcement Plus, and with this option, you will enforce the resource creation script. You can also see in the overview what type of enforcements, or Enforcement Pluses, you have run. Thank you so much for watching. Please let us know if you have any additional questions. You can post your question in YouTube or send it to isupport@toolsforever.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive frequent updates about improvements and changes in HelloID. Have a wonderful day.